Troy back out very soon, October 19th out in Dubai. How's camp been and how excited are you to get back in the ring?
Yeah, I'm really excited to get back in the ring, put a few things right, and yeah, camp going great. Um, just finished the gym not long ago, so yeah, good session. Really looking forward to getting back to business.
How important is it for you in this fight to get back to winning ways?
Very important. Coming off back-to-back losses. So yeah, it's really important. And I'm ready to put things right.
How frustrating has it been for you, Troy, to, back-to-back losses? It's three losses in your last four fights. It's not been the best period over your career. After the Ted Cheeseman win, which was a fantastic win, expected you to really kick on and sort of move up the rankings, titles, etc. How frustrating has it been to not get to where you expected to?
It's really, really frustrating. Yeah, very, very frustrating. But obviously, I know the reasons, obviously, why I haven't got to where I wanted to be. But instead, there's no excuses. Just few disappointments, and it's a blip along the road. It's just what life was. Yeah, and like I said, obviously, I'm ready to put things right.
Now, I'm sure the ambition for you hasn't changed at all along the line, even after the losses, but has anything changed in terms of your mindset, how you approach camps or fights now?
Yeah, of course, and obviously, it's just a lot of things really. Like obviously, I haven't changed my mindset. Obviously, my mindset's still the same. Obviously, I know where I want to be in the sport, and I do believe that I will get there. But yeah, a few things have changed. Yeah,
Can you look at any of your defeats and look at them as blessings in disguise or look at the positives out of them?
yeah, all of them, um, all of them. Like you say, I should never be in a 154 fighter. The last couple of times, obviously, I should have moved up a long time ago, but obviously, I didn't. That was obviously my decision, so there's no regrets. I think I just stayed at the weight a little bit too long, but it's just I kept on making it. So I kept on making it. So that's why I kept on making it. Obviously, in my last fight, I failed the weight, which is I think is a blessing in disguise because if I didn't make the weight, daft as it sounds, I probably would still be fighting at 154. But obviously, I failed the weight, and that was basically just telling me that my body can't do it no more. So I've eventually moved up. A long time coming, and now I'm really, really ready to push on in the new weight division and put things right, like I said.
Talk to me about that because you mentioned obviously you struggled to make the weight. You should have moved that a little while ago. How talk about the process? Obviously, was you noticing that you were struggling to make the weight more than usual, or was it harder to compete on fight night after making the weight? What were the differences?
Yeah, like obviously I kept making the weight. Obviously, it was killing me to do it, but I kept making it. Obviously, I'm a disciplined athlete. I've lived a life, but yeah, look at obviously I was knocking everybody out as I was coming through. Uh, Knocked Cheeseman out, won the British title, and then obviously after there, defended it against Mason Cartwright. Obviously, the first time I ever hit the canvas wasn't a great performance. From then, I thought should have moved up straight after that. Obviously, I defended once, boom, I should have moved up, and who knows where I would be now. But obviously, I stayed out of the way because of the opportunities that come round, and obviously, I just didn't take a couple of losses. Yeah, realistically, I should have beat Cheeseman, obviously, and then knew that I couldn't do the weight after the Cartwright, and then moved up. So it's been like I said, it's been a long time coming, but I've eventually gone up now, and there's still plenty of hunger in me, and I think there's some big fights to be made at 160.
Talked about the differences. You said you've had a great camp so far. You've been sparring Chris Eubank Jr. Talk to me about the differences between now training for 160 compared to 154.
Oh, I'm full of beans. Feel stuff just on. Feel 5 times younger, full of energy, a lot more explosive. Um, yeah, I can do a lot more, and I can give a lot more. So obviously, what people were seeing at 154, I know obviously I was giving people great nights, great fights, but at 160, I'm going to be a lot more explosive, a lot fitter, a lot stronger than what I was. So expect a lot more from me.
You mentioned their explosiveness, full of beans. That's obviously physically. What about mentally? Do you feel an improved and different man mentally?
Yeah, definitely. Like just even just like No, not obviously. I'm not going to have to kill myself to make weight. Obviously, still going to be a bit of a struggle to do the weight. Obviously, I think I'll be still a big 160, but I won't have to boil myself down and basically fully dehydrate myself for the weight. So come fight night, obviously, I'll be going in that ring knowing that there's no stone left unturned, and I've done everything in my will to be strong and yeah, ready for fight night.
Are you confident you'll be able to carry the power up in weight, or do you feel you'll be more dangerous at
1
160?
million percent, 1 million percent. I'm going to be more dangerous. I'm going to be back to knocking people out, like completely out. Like yeah. More than definitely, definitely.
Does that excite you, knowing that it's almost like a rejuvenation of Troy Williamson?
Yeah, 1 million percent. Now, obviously, I've got a lot. I've got a lot to prove. Not to myself, but to all the doubters out there. I think I'm finished, or I think I'm on the slide. Like I've just said, obviously, the only. Well, obviously, I'm not taking nothing away from my opponents. Like on the night, the best man won on the night. But obviously, I wasn't 100%. Obviously, I've either killed myself through the way, a bit of carrying injuries and whatnot. But obviously, I'm not I'm not a guy full of excuses. I've never come out in the public and mentioned these things. But yeah, I just got a lot to prove to the doubters out there that I think I'm finished, and I'm nowhere near finished at 160 my natural weight, and I'm looking forward to prove everyone wrong.
I mentioned you've been sparring Chris Eubank Jr. down in London. How's that been? Obviously, Eubank Jr. at the sort of highest level in that division as well. What's it been like to mix it with him?
Yeah, oh, very good. Well, I sparred him before the BTV match. And obviously, they must have like put the obviously what work they got because they got me down last week for the week, and then they phoned me on Sunday said, "Can you come on tomorrow and give them some more rounds?" So I got the train down yesterday, went and sparred 8 rounds, and got the train home the following day. So benefiting us both. He's fighting on October 12th, I'm October 19th, and the spars that we're giving each other is just you'd pay to watch them. The explosive, yeah, very good rounds. You can't beat them rounds. So. He's looking great as well. He's looking sharp.
As a fighter for you, Troy, does it give you that confidence when they do give you a call back to come back in and go, look, really enjoyed it. You've obviously enjoyed the spars, like you said there, you'd pay to watch them. It's good work. And the fact you're getting the call back, does that fill you with confidence that you're doing the right things?
Yeah, of course. Like obviously, I'm giving him good work. Like for me, obviously, I know he's got a few foreigners over to spar, but like he's there's nowhere near giving him the work that I'm giving him. So obviously, they've called me back for a reason. I'm giving him good work. So yeah, obviously the spars are meant to be so many rounds, but he wants to do extra rounds. So that just obviously just shows he's not getting it all his own way, and he's obviously liking the work because he wants to do more work with me. So yeah, it's good. It's good because obviously to be fair, I know what level I'm at. It's just I don't think I've reached that yet, but obviously there's still plenty of big fights and plenty of big names to come from me. So I will get to where I want to be.
Absolutely, I agree. I want to talk about a couple of fights. So it's a big fight week to this week down in London. First one is a sort of last minute, last notice fight, and it's two of your former opponents, Josh Kelly and Ishmael Davies. Obviously, you fought them both in under different circumstances. You mentioned obviously you missed a weight last fight, things like that. But with that, how do you see that playing out?
Do you know what? It's a really, really, really interesting fight. I can see how both guys can win. But you've got to probably go with Josh Kelly because he's had a full camp. He was training for Liam, so I can imagine that he's going to be firing on all cylinders. He's going to be super, super fit. But you can't write Ishmael off. He's a he's a professional athlete. He lives in the gym. He's always in the gym. He was training for an upcoming fight, but will he be fighting fit? There's a difference between being in the gym and being able to spar 6, 8 rounds. But will he be fighting fit where he can go 12 rounds at a fighting pace? So I probably have to go with Josh Kelly just on that sense because he'll be fighting fit. Where Ishmael, obviously, I know he was in the gym taking over, but um, like you say, will he be super super fit? Yeah, I think you have to be super super fit, and I think Josh Kelly will. So I'll be going with Josh Kelly win.
Do you think the experience of Josh Kelly will play a part as well? Because obviously Ishmael's obviously fairly new in the pro ranks coming through. He's what you'd say English level's been called out or ordered to fight for the English title. Josh Kelly is obviously above that. So do you think this is a big leap in experience levels?
I won't say a big leap, no. Obviously Ishmael's been around, sparred everyone. He's been sparring me for years. He sparred Callum Simpson. He sparred Beefy. He sparred everyone. He sparred Lyndon Arthur. So I just think it's just going to come down to fitness at the end of the day. And obviously, Josh Kelly's going to be supremely fit. He's had a full 10, 12 week camp. So that's all it boils down to at the end of the day. If they were both 100%, I don't think I could pick them. Pick a winner.
Is it, if they're both fully fit 100%, is it a real 50-50 fight? Is it one that you can't really pick? Because I'll say some people are saying Ishmael hasn't fought at that level before. It should be potentially a mismatch in Josh Kelly's favour, but it sounds like you're saying it's a lot closer than some people have it.
Yeah, of course, it's a lot closer than some people have it. Josh had 15 fights, Ishmael's but had 11 fights. So there's not a lot between them. They both got very good boxing IQ. They both know the way around the ring. They both got relatively good power. Again, obviously, the fight at 160, not fighting at the natural weight, so who's going to be able to carry that weight better as well? So it's an interesting fight.
Definitely. And just onto the main event, I see the heavyweights, Anthony Joshua, Daniel Dubois. You probably know both guys from your GB days, at least AJ. How do you see that fight going? Break it down for me a little bit.
Well, I think it's going to be a really, really good fight. So I think it's going to be the battle of the jabs. Whoever can establish the jabs from early off is gonna control that fight. I'm backing AJ to win. I think he's obviously more experienced. He's a lot more explosive. I think he's got quicker hands. And obviously, since he's been partnered up with Ben Davison, I think he's using his brain a lot more. He's thinking and setting up his punches. And he looks really good. But Daniel Dubois coming off a couple of good wins, so his confidence will be sky high. I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to it, but I'm going for an AJ win. And I think he'll knock him out.
What do you make of obviously the sparring stories from years ago, back at the GB setup? There's talk that AJ was on wobbly legs, and obviously a long time has passed between now and then, and obviously they're both grown in their professional careers. And sparring, and fighting's fighting. They are two completely different beasts as such. What do you make of that? Do you think that'll play a part in any of their mentality going into this?
Nah, I can't see it going to. Nah, I don't think so. I think I say the professionals. It's just obviously they know that sparring and fighting's obviously completely different. It was God knows how many years. Look at Dubois and Hergovich. Similar sort of stories were going on where Hergovich gave Dubois a hiding when obviously on fight night Dubois gave Hergovich a hiding. So can't see that they're playing any part into the fight. I think just AJ will keep a cool head, and I think he'll pick his shots well, and I think he'll get him out there.
What do you reckon? Early, late, mid rounds?
I can't see it going past 6, if I'm honest.
Perfect. Joy, thank you very much for your time. I really appreciate it. All the best of luck for your fight 19th of October out in Dubai.
Thank you very much, James.